Like your own body, Earth is its own living entity that many times reminds us Earth is in charge. At any time, Earth creates floods, earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, and droughts that get headlines today because they happen in populated areas and can create huge devastation. But humans live here, so humans have to live with what Earth can throw our way. Because sooner or later, the cities and populated areas humans build in danger zones are going to hit the statistical probability that Earth's forces will hit them. Earthquakes are a natural geological occurrence that makes headlines when they are a big one that hits large populated areas because they cause major destruction. But fact is, small earthquakes happen unnoticed all over the world every day. Earth's surface is made up of plates or huge pieces of rock that constantly move. They rub or press against each other, which means at some point they are going to slip, releasing built-up pressure, which is felt in the form of an earthquake. Headlines happen when human habitat and cities are affected by these big quakes, which can turn a major city into rubble. But thing is, it doesn't stop humans from inhabiting places that are known for earthquakes, like Japan and California. Tsunamis are large waves that are caused when water is displaced and moves until it reaches a shore. Tsunamis can be caused by an earthquake, meteorite, underwater explosion, a big enough glacier calving, or landslide. The displaced water moves away from the impact zone about as fast as a commercial jet, about 500 miles per hour. But when it reaches shallow water near shores, it slows down as the water starts to grow in height. By the time it reaches the shore, it can be a wall of water that is dozens to 100 feet high. If this hits an uninhabited area, only damage to Earth happens. But if this wave hits a populated area, small towns or big cities can virtually be wiped out. Hurricanes and cyclones are two names for the same storm that happens in different oceans. They start when ocean water evaporates, forming clouds. These clouds begin to turn in a circular manner, and an eye begins to form in the center of the cloud. When winds reach 74 miles per hour, these storms are titled a Category 1 hurricane or cyclone that can get up to a Category 5 when winds surpass 155 miles per hour. Hurricanes get their strength from warm ocean water, so it is believed that today's global warming with warmer oceans will produce more and stronger hurricanes or cyclones for the indefinite future. Floods are a great overflow of water, especially over land that is usually dry. When land in populated areas becomes covered with water, it wreaks havoc on communities and businesses. Today, it seems that historic floods are happening at alarming rates in many places, which affect humans' daily lives, even killing people that get caught in them. Floods also affect crop production, which can affect the lives of people outside the flooded area who depend on these crops being in their grocery store. Floods can also affect business, because when factories or storefronts are flooded, business isn't happening, but lost revenue and cleanup costs are. Drought is a long period of dry weather. When this happens for an extended period, freshwater supplies can dry up. Extended drought can reduce crop growth or yields, or even make crop growth impossible. Earth's surface can get so dry that cracks form, then potentially turn into a dust bowl. Drought areas are also more susceptible to wildfires because the vegetation is so dry that many things can start a fire that can spread fast. Droughts also can cause mass human migration, because when there is no drinking water or fertile ground for crop growth, humans have to move to a habitable area. With global warming, droughts are predicted to become more common and more severe. Volcanoes are a powerful force that spews Earth's internal heat into the atmosphere. This is a natural process humans can't stop. Problems happen when humans populate areas near the volcano, or volcano ash travels hundreds to thousands of miles into populated areas where the volcano ash can disrupt lives in faraway places. Or this volcano ash can disrupt aviation. Then there are supervolcanoes like Yellowstone that sits on a huge magma chamber, so big that when Yellowstone erupts again, it will be a global disaster.